Alright gang, we have a new close range meta in the mix. This also works as a sniper support, predominantly a sniper support, but absolutely viable as a close range. Haven't ran in ranked yet, but I'm sure if you run a sniper in rank, this would be a gun I'd run with it. It's going to be the MCW. On the MCW, we have these Zen 35 flash hider, the second line mammoth heavy barrel, DR6 hand stop, the 40 round mag with the Jack Raven kit on the back of the joint here. Go ahead and bring it into the firing range. Just go ahead and give it a recoil test here. We are going to aim at the bottom line. We're going to dump a mag. It's only 40 shots. Here we go. Alright, 40 shots. We got a little over halfway up the board. You notice the first roughly 15 shots are pretty straightforward. We have a little kink here. We don't really, like, whenever you see a small, like, movement like this, don't even worry about it. Consider that vertical right there. That's not really bad horizontal. After 15, we have pretty heavy horizontal up to the right. For our recoil pattern for this gun, we're going to go down, and then we're going to kind of gradually go off to the left. We're going to shoot a second because this game does have three. Here's our second pattern. So you can tell the first few shots right here were a lot more condensed, a little gap up to the right, but it didn't go near as high as the first one. So that's what I mean. They're going to be similar but not the same. So really the recoil pattern for this gun is going to be pretty much down to the left. We should be able to control it relatively easy, nothing too crazy. Just enough to control the spray. Keep in mind this is a sniper support. It's also a close range option. Pretty nice spread we have right there. Hip fire is all over the place for this gun. Not really worth to shoot hip fire. But for targets, unbelievable. Let's go ahead and set up a 3-play right here, and let's kind of go through separate motions. So 3-play bullet test up close to the chest. Takes 9 shots to kill. That's not horrible. To give you an idea of full spray with the fire rate we have. Very viable. Obviously at range we're going to have a little bit more of a trouble, but with it being a 40 round mag, again, it's sniper crack them, switch to this gun, you should be able to get the job done. This is standard skills to kind of get some rotational aim assist in. Every time we do a video like this, I try to explain what rotational aim assist is. Basically, I'm moving left to right, but you'll notice my crosshair is kind of grabbing onto him when he gets in the side. I'm not moving the right stick, only the left stick. It's kind of grabbing on. You'll see my character start to actually rotate around that. That's what aim assist does. This is rotational. So when you are aiming and shooting with this gun in particular, you definitely want to be strafing left or right as you shoot it. If you're aiming horizontal, you're getting more of a recoil break as you're shooting the gun. The only thing with this build, with iron sights on this gun, you have a lot of movement right here. If I'm left and then right, that crosshair literally gets covered up completely on a full strafe when you're moving left to right. So you definitely have a lot of play with this iron sight. Not my favorite iron sight, but it definitely gets the job done. If you want to get shifty and get your movement up, it'll definitely get the job done. But it's kind of hard to follow. What I mean by that, whenever I'm tracing targets, so we'll go from this target to the one behind it. If I slide over here, I shoot at this target and I swing over this target, or my rotation, that iron sight's going to be covered up for those first few shots. Just something to keep in mind when you run this class. Again, don't expect this to be like the utmost laser beam. You're not out here absolutely drilling people. Obviously, close, you shouldn't be moving shots. Mid-range shouldn't be a problem, but anything further than that, when you get out to these targets way out here, you will be missing shots. But the concept is you've hit them with a sniper, they're already cracked. Your first few shots should be an absolute lock. Whenever you're finding these targets. Mobility's not really an issue with this gun. It's obviously not going to be as fast as something like the WSP9 where you're actually absolutely flying around. But you have pretty solid mobility. You have a really strong 60K, has a pretty solid fire rate. And for the meters, like from 10 to 35 meters, an absolute beam. Like it will absolutely work. Keep in mind that iron sight as you're moving while you're shooting is going to get blocked. It's going to get obscured. Just keep shooting, learn your recoil pattern, learn these patterns, and hopefully you can get some good patterns out of the mix when you shoot it, so you can control the spray, so you can put in some work. Look, gang, if you are new to the channel, enjoyed the content, I need you to hit that sub button, crush that like button. I'll catch you all tomorrow for another heater. Let's get it, gang.